All right, let's see if it works today. All right. It must be you in there. Okay, I'm a little bit early, so I'm just going to organize myself for a second and get you guys coming in. Full moon in Scorpio and supermoon. So we're going to be talking about that. Okay. Yeah, I'm just in front of the window. It's pretty good. Can you hear me though? Because I've got my thing on. I haven't got my thing plugged in. Hey everyone. Hey Dana. How you going? Okay, good. Sounds good. I've got my little, hello. Hey. Oh, great. Okay, so people are coming in loud and clear. I've got to stop shouting. I tend to shout because I'm so used to thingy, but I've got a microphone thing, so I think it's working better. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Ruth. Thanks for coming in on a full moon in Scorpio. So we're going to be talking about this today, and also the supermoon energy. Okay, emotions running high. Hey, Bet. Hey, Siobhan. I can hear you. Okay, great. I just wanted to make sure because, oh, hey, Bill, how you going? Hey. Okay, so, all right. So just make sure. Hi, Tonza. Okay, so I'm trying to get everybody today to sort of have an advance in the back of your mind. Number 1 or number 2 for your readings today. But we're going to be talking about the full moon in Scorpio and the supermoon energy. This is the last one of the year, I think. I'm pretty sure. We're going to do some cards. We got Archangel Michael cards. Oops. Okay. But I'm going to let everybody get in here first and say hi to you all. So I've been, oh gosh, been looking forward to today. Thanks so much for being here. Looking forward to the things that are coming up, right? Instead of all this negative drama that we're seeing everywhere, trying to make it positive for you guys. And so hopefully it's not too bright. When I tend to put the card up, it sort of, it goes back to normal. So that's good. Hey, yes, Bobby's here for now. He's going to be going later, I think. Hey, Kay. And it's Catherine, Moon Mother. Hey. Oh, that's so, Deborah, you brought tears to my eyes. When I saw that little angel, I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get it on my desk. And I started getting all teary-eyed. So I want to welcome you guys. If you're new, you haven't been here before, I do talk for a little while and then we'll do choosing a number. So number 1 or number 2. And then we start getting some cards out for each one. And at the end, I'll do some questions for you as well. Yeah. All right. So we have a few things going on all at once. So we've got, I know, I would love it, Deborah. It's the sweetest thing ever. Like, it's tearing me up even thinking about it. Hey, Les. Hey, happy full moon. Oh, I've been waiting to see Steve. Fortunately, we haven't seen Steve since the neighbors pulled down a tree. So, oh, yay. Number 2. All right, cool. Yeah, so we haven't seen Steve, but I saw one that looked like him, but he was kind of skinny. So maybe Steve lost a lot of weight and then came back. Steve the squirrel, I mean. But there's some other birds and things outside today. I've been putting seed right near my window, so of course they'll come over. Oh gosh. Okay, so we got the full moon. I know, it could be skinny Steve. Oh, it's 555 in Melbourne. Didn't even know you were going live, then I checked. Hey, Rachel. Okay, number 1. Okay. But first I'm going to talk about, I know. Hey, Dawn. Thanks for coming in. Hi. I'm going to talk about the full moon in Scorpio energy on these cards. These are the Moonology cards, and the super moon energy, if we can see it. There's no lights in this room. It is just a crack of my window. My window's open that much. Look how much light comes onto my face. It's crazy. Siobhan, number 1. Okay. And we'll be working with the Angel Tarot as well. I might have to do it on this side. It just depends. I just wanted you to be able to see the cards. And maybe even Archangel Michael cards as well. So we're keeping a high vibration, keeping ourselves protected, trying not to give in to all of the stuff that's going on right now. And it's really a really good idea if all of you get in the habit of just adjusting yourself, you know, and bringing your energies in and bringing your light team in and protecting yourself in the morning, you know, in the evening, just clearing it out, because it's easy to get caught up with all this stuff as well. So I'm going to sage for us. Also, if I don't, you know how I love, you know how I love my sage. Now, I'm going to be teaching a Psychic Abilities webinar. Now, this is going to be part 1 because there's so many different parts to your psychic abilities. And I'm telling you now, I've asked specifically, I'm like, what can I give these people so that when they do this webinar, it changes them, like they can totally connect. And so we've got some exercises that we'll be doing that I don't think has been shown anywhere. I don't know. I just go with what I get told. And it really, really works. Yeah, Deborah's signed up. And you'll receive a PDF like booklet as well, so you can follow along, and I write all of those. So yeah, we'll be working with some different energies, working out which psychic ability that you are really connected with, you know, might be all of them. To be a psychic, you've got to be connected with all of them. And that's what I want to teach you guys. But you also have to find out what you are really good at. Someone wants number 7. Yeah, Dana, what happens is that you can get I'll probably do level 1 again, because I know that it's going to be something that some people won't be able to be at. But if you got it and you weren't there, then you get the recording anyway. But it is good to do it with me live. But if you can't, there you go. All right. You'll always get the replay. And if you have been to my other webinars and you haven't got the replay, or you weren't able to see something, always let me know, because then I always put them in a different location so I can give you the links for that as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do at the end of today, all right, I will do some question and answers. At first, I'm going to be doing number 1 and number 2. Don't think too much, Wayne. And I'm going to do number 1, number 2, and we're going to talk about the supermoon and what this full moon in Scorpio really means, you know. Yeah, that's okay. We'll be doing it again, because I know some people are really going to be into it. And I know some people were on different time zones as well. But anyway, I hope you guys have been happy and well. Oh, hey, G. So G's at work. So hey, everyone at G's work. Wow. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. What was I going to say next? Okay. Waiting for a couple of... Hey, Bobby. Rivers, thanks for coming in. All right. I've been so excited for the full moon. I'm a Scot. Oh, Ashley. Happy flower super full moon. Hey, Courtney. Thanks for being here. We're going to do some... I'm going to talk about this full moon. I am kind of waiting for a few more people to come in. A few more minutes. And then I'll get going. Let you... Now, certain things are doing So, I'll have to go at 1:15. Okay, Dancing Queen. Okay, Dana. I'm really thinking about you, Dana. I hope everything goes okay. And you have such good news, and then there's this other news as well. So I'm so happy for you with your grandkids. It's amazing. A friend of mine in Australia also just had a granddaughter. So it's just incredible, you know. It's really incredible. Yeah, we love your pics, Dana. I always tear up. I'm like, Mom, look at Dana's face. I'm angels. I am. Oh, I didn't read that. That angels, Bobby? I didn't get that. Okay. Come on, Steve. Maybe Steve will hear us. Steve the squirrel will hear us talking and come, because I've been worried about him. Like what happened ever since his tree got cut down. Hopefully he's okay. Like I said, I think I saw another squirrel. I think it was Steve. I'm not sure, but he wasn't. He wasn't. He wasn't as fat. Hi, Lily and Hippie and Luthorus. Oh wow, so bright. He's nuts somewhere. Thanks, guys, for coming in. I know that was pretty. I had it set up on Instagram that I was going to be here, and Instagram usually goes to Facebook and Twitter and all that sort of stuff. No, my neck things is going to fall down. Never mind. And I didn't have it on YouTube until this morning. Hey, Law and Vandessa, thank you for being here. And choose number 1 or number 2 for the readings today. All right. And we're going to talk about this full moon in Scorpio to begin. I have a few things that I want to... Hey, Donna. Yeah, you found me here. I've been found out. Wendy's here. Hey, Wendy. So, you know, I don't want to try to sell everybody, but you need to be at my psychic. I'm telling you now, you need to be at my psychic abilities class, level 1. Also, everything's discounted at my website. My mentoring's discounted like ridiculously. Thanks, guys. Been resting up, getting ready for the next chapter. Hey, Dawn. Sorry, I keep thinking I'm seeing something out here. Oh, did you find it? The link, honey, for the psychic abilities thing? Oh, we'll put it in here after. I'm a little distracted by the stuff out in the yard. Okay. Time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So we're going to have a look at this first. And happy birthday to whoever's birthday was that? Ascended. Oh, cool. All right. All right, full moon in Scorpio. Let's have a little bit look at this. Okay. So if anyone comes in, I'm just going to be reading this about the full moon in Scorpio. Which you can see the Scorpio in the... Oh, there it is. Look, Scorpio in purple. Okay. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation that might be on your minds. Okay, what negativity has been going on? Because this is building up for a while. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time to let them go. Okay, because this has definitely been the thing too. Like everyone's acting like Fruit Loops. If you put something they don't like on Facebook or whatever, they're all like, ah, because you're not scared and they are. So, you know, they're acting out. So you're triggering people. Okay, so it's time to delete. I know I've got a lot to delete on mine. So this card heralds an emotionally intense time. Since both the full moon and Scorpio, themselves are both extremely intense. Do you know any Scorpios? Are you a Scorpio? If you got Scorpio in your chart somewhere, okay, it's time for you to feel all of your feelings, all right? Admitting all of our feelings to ourselves as well. There could be some nastiness in the air, or there has been. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything that you feel is toxic. For some people, this card has a totally different meaning. It can also mean that physical things are going to improve. If you make the effort and use your magic, you have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Okay, so the full moon in Scorpio, time to release negativity that has been building up for some time. G's reprimanding himself. It's time for you to move from being fearful to living joyfully. Okay, you're right to have your suspicions. Okay, grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of a argument. I love it. It's also, well, it just feels like it's also a lot of ending with karmic stuff as well. Cisco and Pilot are somewhere. I think Pilot's in the bathroom behind my door, asleep because he can hear me talking. Well, they'll probably come in at some point. So the full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, your shadow self may be showing the full moon in Scorpio. Is also a time of magic. If you're thinking about making some magic, this is your sign to do it. Okay? So not only do we have this karmic release going on and this energy in Scorpio and this full moon and full supermoon as well, and all this craziness going on around the world and conflicting, sides to the story and people arguing and carrying on like fruitcakes. We need to remember that we're stronger together, and we need to put everything as much as we can aside and remain on the positive side. And something that I've been told throughout the whole thing is to stay strong, have faith, and don't give in to any fear, right? So emotions are running high, and they have been, right? So let's have a look at the supermoon stuff too. Yeah, I'm just sick of it. We all know what the truth is. If we don't, then you wouldn't be watching me today because you're still asleep. So, emotions are running high with the supermoon. Now, this is going in conjunction with the full moon. Right? Look at this. And look at this supermoon. It's amazing. So, here we go. So, the moon is at its closest point to the Earth during its monthly orbit, an event known as perigee. If it's a full moon, the moon appears around 14% bigger. So this is why. The moon is known as the queen of emotions. If you draw the supermoon card, you can expect your feelings to be highly charged, one way or another. It's good if they're positive because they'll be even more positive, right? But you may be fully more grounded and determined to let go of anyone or anything that you don't need. You're just sick of it. So, okay, so if you're wondering how successful something is going to be, such as a job, a relationship, whatever, the answer is very successful when this is coming up. To use common parlance, the answer to your question may well be that it's under your nose. It's right there the whole time. Same with this whole thing that's going on. It's been right there the whole time. This card is about being larger than life, being special, bursting with energy that you can tune into and work with. So you can expect plenty of good things and a positive outcome when this card comes up. But there's a lot of emotion to deal with as well. Okay, of course there is. There also is a sense that the opportunities around whatever you're asking don't come along every day. So take action. Nope, we're still going on the first questions. It's all good. Anna Kalia. Yes. So success is close. I just have to trust. A resolution to your question is closer than you think. Don't ignore the obvious. Something exciting lies ahead. Make sure that you're not blowing events out of proportion. Speak to the goddess, Selene, or even Athena. There's a lot of moon goddesses, right? Hathor. Speak to the goddess, ask her for assistance. So there we go. Emotions running high, and it's time to release negativity. All right. These are the two major points for everybody that's listening today. And I'm going to go on to your number 1 and number 2. We have this worldwide thing happening, of course. We're all in this together. All right. And we're going to work together. I, for one, am going to be extremely positive and grounding for you all, uplifting messages, etc. That's all I know how to do. And that's what I'm going to do. This other stuff that is going on, I'm fully aware of hidden stuff behind the scenes, but I've always been told that things have to fall away in order for things to get better, right? Things have to fall away, and we have to go through sometimes terrible, terrible things like we're going through right now in order for more of the world to suddenly begin to see things for how they are. Hey, Kat from Colorado. If we don't go through, it's kind of like the same thing with our life. If we don't go through any hardships, right, then we don't know how to resonate with other people. We don't know how to connect with each other, right? So we have to go through things sometimes in order for the true revelation to begin to shine. And slowly, 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 people are really starting to understand that we should be outside and we should be spending more time outside and opening things back up again and all that kind of stuff, and stop giving into the fear. And yeah. Oh, sorry, I missed something there. And just stick together, right? Stick together, no matter what our opinions are, and it will work much faster. We'll get through it quickly. Okay, number 1, number 2. I'm going to start with number 1, and I'm working with the Angel Tarot cards, because I want to keep that high vibration around us. Okay. And obviously I'm going to do some webinars teaching you about angels as well coming up. But this first one on psychic abilities, it doesn't matter where you're at with your spirituality. It's going to be huge. Okay. Believe me when I say it. You'll learn a lot in these 3-hour segments. Okay. All right, number 1, number 2. I feel number 1, it'd be really good for you to work with a rose quartz. Okay. Number 1, I feel you need the rose quartz. And number 2, I feel you need a carnelian. Okay, this is a carnelian. Number 2. Number 1, you need... Whoa! Ah! Everybody, I'm still here. My thing just decided to drop on my head almost. There we go. Number 1, you need a rose quartz like this. See how it's pink? Right. Oh, thank you. It just went at me. Okay. Just make sure you can still hear me. Oh, it's all good. I caught it. I caught it before it smacked down on the ground. Lucky I had pants on today. Number 1, rose quartz. Number 2, carnelian. Okay. Okay. All right. Wait till you get angels posing a human. Oh, hang on. Have we got Steve? No. Oh, okay. I hope Steve's okay. I feel he is. Oh, it's a mountain chickadee. I feel like he is, but Steve's the squirrel, in case you haven't known. But I think he might have lost some weight. Okay. Number 1. All right, so what I'm doing is, everyone just be patient while I go through the cards. Remember, we have these other 2 cards that are for everybody, what's going on right now, okay? full moon in Scorpio and the super moon. People have got their rose quartz, okay? If you have rose quartz, that's great. It just came into my head. I'm going to trust everything that comes into my head. Bobby goes, oh, God. Okay. Number 1, ready? First card, 7 of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. Number 1, you got a huge dragon with you. Okay? Okay, cool. Fantastic. All right. So number 1, something is going on here. So you are, well, defending your beliefs and decisions and standing your ground, choosing your battles wisely. This may also be about this negative energy that's been around, and, you know, it's time for you to let it go, you know, or let them go, or forget the fight or whatever. But you have the big dragon energy with you also. And maybe this is something that you've also been focusing on a little more, opening up to it. And it's saying here, like, the energy for the 7 of Wands or 7 of Fire is sometimes holding that defensive stance, even when you don't need to, right? So you have to make sure that you're balancing things, number 1. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yes, I am Australian, but I live in Colorado. The 7 of Fire. What was I saying? Yes, sometimes you have to make sure that you're not defending yourself where it's not needed, or it's just a waste of space, or it's just a waste of air, you know, because the person is just not going to understand where you are in your life. And a lot of people, this is for number 1, a lot of people don't even open up to their spiritual side of things because they're afraid of having to defend themselves and their beliefs with other people as well. And maybe this is also coming up for some of you. So, you know, the energy here of making sure that you're being really true to yourself as things move forward. And that you stand your ground, of course, but don't waste your time either. There's just some people that you just have to throw your hands up to. Someone said 7 at the beginning, and there it is, right? Sometimes you just have to, some battle, choose your battles, I guess, is the thing, okay? There's a little mountain chickadee. Choose your battles, number 1. Now, as I go back over things, it'll all start to make sense, okay? Number 2. Ooh, nice. Number 2. Are you ready for the green energy of the Queen of the Earth? So make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach, number 2. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Now, the Queen of Earth is like the Queen of Coins in traditional tarot. Okay, and so this always means that there's something that is you've been working on, perhaps, number 2, that makes the money that you need, or the idea that you have. There's something about putting it forward and then seeing the result as well, right? Putting the energy out there and then seeing the result. Yeah, I mean, there's all these gifts. There's an abundance of money. There's rabbits here, so there's fertility for some people. Things coming in an unexpected way. Okay, it's like, I also just want to say, it's like if number 2, there's this healing energy around you, and perhaps you've been doubting your own talents, or you've been doubting your own abilities, okay, or your own energy. And it's like, you are able to create with this. Hi, Kathy. You are able to create really well the energy that you need to proceed, number 2. And you mustn't discount your own healing abilities. I often tell people that we're all healers, in a sense that we are holding an intention of healing. You're holding an intention of healing in a situation. And that's all you really need to do is holding the attention of wellness. That's what makes us all healers. And the other thing is I think people get the idea that when we say that we're a healer, it means that we're doing all the work. And that's not what it is, right? We're not doing any of this work at all. We are a conduit of energy. We are a channel. We're like the pipe, and the electricity goes through the pipe, right? So you need to start embracing it, because once you do, this could be the key. This could be the key to unlocking the hearts and minds of everybody around you by you focusing on this healing too, right? Something's coming, number 2. I'm telling everybody the same thing, really. I've been hearing for a while now, is that there is abundance coming for us. All right, we have to stop panicking about money and just seeing golden coins falling from the sky. If we can all focus on abundance for the world and everything just opening up, and we can see what our intentions can do when we're doing a meditation, etc., and we're doing it all together, then we'll change things. That's what we have to do. We have to work together. Okay, back to number 1. You started off with the fire of 7 of fire. Okay, defending your beliefs. Oh, looks like you got this lots of creative energy, number 1. You have the page of fire, or the page of wands. News of an exciting new endeavor, using your originality and ingenuity. Yes. Thanks, husband. Yep. Page of fire. So, news of an exciting new endeavor, using your originality and ingenuity. The energy here also of the page of wands is receiving some information from source. Now, in the background, it's a full moon. So don't be surprised if your dreams have been crazy lately. Or you've also been, maybe tonight you'll get a big, huge dream thing happen also. There's information in them. There's symbology in them, right? And for example, I keep on dreaming of being able to travel on the planes, and everybody looks the same as we do now, so it's not that far away, and going and seeing my kids and bringing them over to the United States also, and, being able to move into our healing center and help more people and animals, etc. And I keep seeing that as just being so easy, and that we're all really happy about it. And the world is happy as well. The changes that are coming, I think, although it's scary right now, are actually going to be for the better, right? And we will see. So there is a fire burning inside of you, number 1. Maybe you've been having a hot flushes as well, number 1. Like just feeling warm, temperature changing, energy rising, number 1. Dreams of the future, and you're starting to look more into your future instead of backwards all the time. I really feel that as well for you guys, number 1. And there's something about itchy nose. Okay, so the spirit's right with me. Dragons are close, yeah. It's also about stretching your wings, doing something or daring to do something that you wouldn't normally do. Yeah. Doing something you really wanted to do, stretching your wings. Well, it's not like hot flashes as in menopausal stuff. It's just the body heat's changing. Temperatures going up and down, right? Right? Temperatures going up and down. Headaches, pressure, right? Number 2. Okay. Hang on just a second. I need a drink. Okay. All right, number 2. Hey, Cheryl. Number 2, the magician energy comes up. So not only do you already have this healing energy flowing around you, But you have the energy of Archangel Raziel, who knows everything, right? Archangel Raziel holds the book of knowledge, right? And in it is everything that you need to heal, right? And survive. So you're ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. And life is magical. You could also be in a crossroads where you got to make a decision between one thing or another. And for number 2, I feel like at least one of you has just recently gone through a loss, losing someone of importance. And it's had a huge effect on your way forward, or it feels like it has. But it's actually going to help you a lot. Really focusing on grounding energy number 2 as well. Grounding your energy and working in nature, of course. Remembering that nature has a... Whoa, thanks, Kathy. Thank you. Wow, you're awesome. Nature has a way of picking apart all of our auric field and bringing us into a positive alignment. Your creative energy is huge, number 2. But this is a major decision that you need to make, and perhaps it has a lot to do with the moon energy right now, of being able to release yourself from a negative situation, move past it, stop feeling bad for the whole thing, or feeling, feeling like you're letting people down all the time. Just make the decision that's right for you, right? Because otherwise, if we keep on making decisions for everyone else, they're not going to wait for us when we need them. I've seen it so many times when I've needed help and assistance. There's crickets. Where's everybody? Where's all my good friends? Nowhere, So that's it. So you have to make decisions for yourself, because someone's going to have a problem with it, anything that you do. It doesn't matter what you do. So you might as well just do for yourself. Okay, now one more of these cards, and then we're going to move on to some other ones. Okay, number 1. Skilled work being rewarded. 8 of coins, 8 of earth. Learning all there is to know about a topic. Going back to school. Learning something. Okay. Maybe you're teaching something, number 1. Maybe you're teaching something as well. Or there's something going back to books. You know what book I've just got? Oh, I love this. Ancient Egyptian Medicine. All right. Not what I thought it was going to be, I'll have to say. Not what I thought it was going to be. But it's interesting nonetheless, right? Going back to books. I love books. If I could sleep in a room full of books, I'm happy. Okay, skilled work rewarded. Learning all to know about a good topic. Going back to school. It's not. This medicine book is really thorough. Like, I didn't think it was going to be like that. It's like, talking about these different conditions and how they were finding, it's interesting, don't get me wrong. I love reading. How they found bones, obviously, and there was broken bones, and they were sliced, but they were completely put back together like flats. Unbelievable. There's things about our respiratory system, because a lot of people in Egypt would die with very, very heavy lungs from all the sand. I didn't even think of that before. But all the sand, and so they were breathing it in for God knows how long. So they found a lot of, skeletons with... Oh, thank you, Dana. They found a lot of skeletons with bad lungs and stuff, all congested. And so they do remedies for that. They did have some remedies in there for the respiratory system. And a lot of it had to do with steaming, just steaming Like we know now, just put our head over a bowl of Vicks or vapor rubs or eucalyptus oil or, you know, something like that, and opening up the lungs. So they did a lot of steaming and things. They also took a mixture of like honey and lemon and honey and frankincense and one other one as well. Mixed all that together and drank it as a tea. Anyway, I'm getting out of it now. I've read quite a lot of that book already. Obviously, number one. So there's something here. Yeah, they did. So there's also this. Okay, so for number one, I feel like there's something pushing you in a direction that you don't think that you're ready for yet. It's like, because, you know, it's almost like you have to know. It's almost like you have to know exactly what's going to happen before you make a move. Okay, number one. And you're being pushed in a direction, but you're like, oh, what if this happens? And what if that happens? And this, okay, I'm just going to do nothing. And you're really being forced to, or you're really being pushed forward with a decision instead of procrastinating, because that's part of you feeling not good enough. You know, when you're like, oh, well, I got to know. And if it's going to be okay, then I'll go in that direction. If you don't trust that things are going to be okay, it doesn't matter how much validation you get that it would be okay. You're going to end up thwarting it anyway with your thoughts. So if you can get your thoughts right straight away and say to yourself, if I just move forward, if I just move in this direction, everything will be revealed to me, you know? So, okay, that's okay. eBay, Amazon had it. Everywhere you can buy my book. So yeah, so howdy Chrissy. So you're being, number one, there's something that you're being pushed to do. Okay, it just seems like it's all lining up, but you're not exactly sure how it's going to go, but you have to do it anyway. And you'll be able to actually break through a fear of yours, a fear of the unknown, something that you need to put behind you anyway, right? And you'll learn a lot from the process. You will be successful if you focus on your happiness. It goes together. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Chrissy. If it goes on together like that, your work is rewarded. Okay. And finally, for number two, now remember that I've got some other cards here. You've got another major card, number two, and that is Archangel Metatron. The Chariot. Obviously, things are moving, right? Things are moving in the right direction. And it says an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition for some people, if that makes sense to you, public recognition. But Metatron also talks about the Akashic records, and he is the secretary of God. He is one of the angels that can really, really open your eyes to the complexities of your mind, right? And how your mind may go in two different directions, right? Sure. How your mind might go in two different directions, and you don't know which one to follow. But having the Chariot card come up in your reading shows that you finally have worked something out here, and that you are going to move forward with it anyway, right? Yeah, Archangel Metatron is extremely powerful. He is the reason why, I'm going to show you something. Archangel Metatron is the reason why, if you look at my book, you see this color and how I've got it on my website, this orangey yellow. He's the reason why I have it in that color, because he actually inspired me to start the whole thing. And I knew that I'd seen Archangel Metatron in many different types of visions, but didn't realize it was him. And in Atlantean times, for example, the angels and your gods and guides and gods and goddesses and anyone that you think of as out there somewhere in the spiritual realms walked with us, right? And so I saw Archangel Metatron. It's so tall, it's not even funny. And he had that color he had this color on with this orangey color, like as a robe. And it was just normal for them to be walking around us. And I started to realize they haven't gone anywhere. It's our perception that's changed, right? And so this all started to change things. When you're working with Archangel Metatron and you just ask him, say, thanks, Metatron. I'm really, really grateful to connect with you. Show me signs that you're with me. Well, you may see this color, peachy orange, or you may see books, or you may see sacred geometry, for example, right? You may start seeing things like you may want to write. He's connected with writing. He's connected with the Akashic and connecting into your records and your past lives and your future lives as well. And it doesn't matter who you are. He works with you. It's not like someone's special. I mean, I use my imagination to see everything. I don't actually see like clear as day, you know? Wow, see, G. Mason had an experience. I've had many experiences as a child that only now I realize I was dealing with something that was otherworldly, you know, and it was really happening, you know. So if you've connected with number 2, you're going to be pushed in a very, very important direction for yourself and for others, of course, but mostly for yourself. And it may not be something that excuse me, it may not be something that you thought you were going to do, right? Something completely different. And it's time for you to move forward in that direction. Okay. All right. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to do these Archangel Michael cards also. What'd you put, honey? I didn't get that. Oh, right. Yeah. That's incredible. Yeah, you've had some experiences too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Bobby's got some stories to tell too, guys. Number 1. Okay, so we're just going to look at these Archangel Michael cards because he's been really close lately and he's normally a grounding force. Like giving us all a kick up the pants if we're worried about something. I know. We need a story time video, honey. Wow. Yep, I saw one. I saw a huge one actually above us. The same sort of thing as Bobby when I was in Pennsylvania with my dad. Yours was at Fort Collins, yeah. Okay, number 1. Number 1. Ooh. Number 1, it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. Whatever that means for you. Archangel Michael wants, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thanks for helping me hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. So sometimes it's leaving the unhealthy situation doesn't always mean a person or a relationship, but the situation that your mind's been going into, right? A situation that you've been worried about or focusing on or whatever it is, and it's just too much. It's probably a lot to do with the unhealthiness of everything that's been on the news, right? If you're still watching the mainstream news, there's so much more out there that's so fearful and it's so wrong, right? So the time to leave the unhealthy situation is more about most likely your thought patterns, okay? The way that you feel about things, the way that you've been seeing yourself. Many people see themselves in a very ugly light and therefore take a lot of abuse or, you know, put themselves last, or it's always their fault, or they go into the blame game, or they're shy or anxious or one of these things, right? So Archangel Michael is just bringing us all this strength, but especially for number one, what do you need to focus on? That's more closely with, working with, you know, what's more closely working with who you really are, your true self, right? You need to work with your true self. And even if there was nobody else on the planet, could you live with you? Because as much as I would hate to live just with me, I know I could definitely do it. Right, number two, Archangel Michael card. Take your time making this decision. Look at him. All right, Archangel Michael, help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach this situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. And thanks. Me too, honey. Thank you for protecting me. So taking your time making a decision, right? What if I don't have an option to go? Well, maybe it's just taking your time, allowing yourself to react to it in a different way, perhaps, you know? The meaning can be different with anything. 444, I love that. Cha-ching! That's what it says to me. Remind to detach, stepping back. So detaching from situation, you know? And yeah, see, everyone puts that. Bobby and I are newlyweds, so that's why we're really happy with each other. But we've known each other for quite a long time. We've been happy the whole time. You know? So, and we always will be. It's different when it's real. So taking your time making the decision about anything that it is. Anything that you feel is conflicting in your mind, you know? Anything that you feel is conflicting in your mind, take time, right? Hey, Tony Z, haven't seen you for a while. Let's do just for fun. Let's do one of these fortune telling things, the tea leaves, okay? This is just for fun, okay? Yeah, you should. Catherine, don't settle. That's the secret. And marry your best friend. That's another secret. Okay, so let's have a look at the little... oh, geez. Okay. You should see, these are really hard to... these are really hard to shuffle. Okay, check them out. Yeah. Subscribe. Yay. I know, look at these. Ready? Oh, God. Oh, boy. What do we got in the future with these cards? Okay. Number one. Okay. I'm taking it from the bottom. Okay, hang on. Number one says the valley. Oh, can you see it? Oh, it's hard to see. Deep personal strength and peace that assure success. Can you see it? There it is. Yeah, they do. You should take them and push them. Take them in a pile and push them across. Use your left hand. It's closer to your heart. And when you feel a warm spot, that's the card that you choose. Okay, number two. All right, number two. Are you ready? Oh my God. Get a grip, Becky. Get a grip. All right, number two. It's this one in behind here. Number two, firecracker. Look. Firecracker, excitement. All right, so these are your little tea leaf cards. Okay, let's do some more. I'm just gonna pull them. Okay? We're gonna pull them like this. Now, number one, the boat. money or property through an inheritance, winnings, or windfall. Come on down, number 1. Come on down. Right, number 2. Okay, this was it, number 2. This was the card underneath. Happiness. The flowers, and it's a flower moon, right? Happiness. So being happy and at peace, just how you are. I know it's hard. We can't always get what we want. We get what we need. I mean, we can't always be happy. Like, okay, so it's easy to be happy. It's easy to be happy when everything's going right. Okay, now we have to be happy even through all of this crazy shite that's going on. Yes, I said shite. But we got this. Victory in the endeavor. Look. Victory. I'm just pulling them randomly. Pay attention. Pay attention to your health with the old guy here. So listen to your body. This is really important as well. Okay. And one more. Climbing to success with the ladder. I know. Everyone's like walking around like, when your blessings are right around the corner, the devil works extra hard to bring you down. Yeah, well, of course. Of course. Devil doesn't like anybody happy. The idea is to have faith even in the midst of, have faith even in the midst of chaos. If you can have faith when everything's going wrong, you've mastered your spiritual mastery. Happiness. Look at the sun. Okay, so I've had enough of these now. All right, I'm putting them down. And this card is always at my desk. Infinite abundance. Oh, here's Pilot. He's out the window. I'm going to swap this around. Ready? Hi, Pilot. Hi, Pilot. What you doing? He's going to come to the window. What you doing, Pilot? Hi, Pilot. Good boy. Oh. Look at him. Look at him. Good boy. Hang on. He's going to come back over. He's over there that way. Yay, Pilot. I know. If he comes back, I'll switch it around again. Wasn't that cute? He could hear my voice. He's getting big, isn't he? He's only 7 months old. He made cack. Oh, yeah, he made cack. That's Welsh for poo. Siobhan knows that. Where is he? Oh, he's about. I bet you he's outside the other window now. Oh, hang on, everyone. Here he is. Pilot. Yeah, I just did. Here he comes. Hi, Pilot. Hello, little man. Hello. Hi. Say hi, everyone. Oh, God, give us his butt. Oh! Oh, my God. That's what he thought of that. He's like, yeah, you want to leave me outside? Take this. That's classic, man. Oh my God. Anything can happen on this show. I'm glad you're here. Here's what I thought of that. Oh my God. How are you supposed to... Oh, here he is. Oh, he's telling me now. What you doing? You did... And you... here. Hi, Cisco. Come on. Cisco, say hi. Come on. Yeah, good boy. You did a wee out there. Right for everybody to see. God, so if you never had huskies, now you do. What's this my baby talk we do with them as well? Maybe I'm the only one. Oh, upside down. Huh? Is that? I'm not gonna sing the song. Oh my God. Okay. See they come in and what'd you do with that now? Oh, sorry everyone. These guys, I tell you what, they are fun. They are fun. Look at him. He's upside down, pestering his brother. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my God. All right, everybody. He's drying off. Oh God, help us. Yeah, I had a feeling they were going to come in. The little guy, he's what they call a lusky. So he's he's an Alaskan Malamute and a husky. Okay, I'm trying not. And the other one's a pure Siberian husky, the black and white one. So Cisco and Pilot, and I'm going to try to show you this. Look, hang on a minute, everyone. Look now. Look at these two. There you go. Hi, everyone. I'm Pilot. I'm upside down. Yeah, that's you. Look. And Cisco. You guys, you're lucky to be in here. They know it as well. Look at Pilot. He's like, no worries, we're given on that day. Oh my God. Yep, look at him. Look at him. Hey, good boy. Hey, Cisco. Oh, you're so pretty. Yeah, you're so cute. You're on the video. Hey? Oh, well. Okay. Orientation went weird. All right. So, everybody, it's me again. So, I'm going to take a few questions. All right. I'll take a few questions in just a second. Just let me get all my cards out the way. Alrighty. Now, don't forget, we're in this supermoon energy. Yeah, no, I think I've finished now. I finished with the number 1s or 2s. Okay, so we're in the supermoon energy. All right. When we're in the supermoon energy, emotions are high. Hey, now what? Look, we're going to make a mess. Come on. Up. Ow. Okay. Should we put our crystals? Yes. You don't have to wash them first, but you can if you want to. It's good to have a bottle of water on your windowsill as well, and then later on you can make some little bottles with some crystals and some of the moon water in it, and it's nice for blessings on yourself as well. All right, I'm going to take some questions. All right. Just give me a second to have a drink of water. All right. Alrighty. And a drink of coffee at the same time. Moony Boo, I get a yes. Someone asked about angel around the family, and I feel like it's Raphael. Archangel Raphael with you. Lots of healing. Yes, exactly. Michelle, it's successful for you, Michelle. There's successful time coming up. I feel like you're going to get past all of this craziness and what's been happening. And there's new ideas coming forward with your business as well, with your family business. So something else that you guys can do. Wayne, as soon as you can move out, the better. You know that. And I feel like there's something to do with contentment or something that you've needed. Where, you know, you need to move into this place where it's more grounding and supportive as soon as you can. Even if you have to live with someone else for a short time and then move on, you will. And it's something about the 4 weeks for you, Wayne. Yeah, there's something with the business, Michelle, and it's all good. Kathy Rose, I feel like you're ready to move on. You're turning your back on the situation that, you know, you've had a lot of vested emotion into. And it is time. It's time to, maybe even sooner than you think, is to move out of this situation. It's just causing too much hassle. I feel like there's something more, I guess the word is like more meaningful for Kathy as well. Dancer, I really feel like you need to wait a little on either as well. You don't want to move into one if you haven't completely done with the last one. Otherwise, you wouldn't have asked about the other one. So it's time to give yourself a little bit of space away from anywhere, right? Dawn, I feel like there's an end for you. Something's finishing for you. And it's a spiritual transformation also. Like you're going through lots of different transformations, but something has finished, okay? And it's time for you to release it and move forward. It's a good thing though, because it brings in a new beginning for you as well. Okay, Dawn, good, because you bring in a new beginning every time you let go of something. It just has to happen that way. Okay, so for Catherine M, which I know that's Moon Mum, there's a coming together of the family. There's something about you guys making sure that you're all coming together, or it is happening anyway, or there's an understanding or a healing that's taking place within the family. But there also is a real big need for you, Catherine, is to stop blaming yourself and taking your power back, right? Taking your power back, making sure you're declaring every day, I'm a strong and powerful being. The past does not define me. The past only defines you if you let it, right? Whatever anyone said to you is just bull anyway. So it's time. It's time for a whole new beginning. It's had a dream, woman, stop blocking me. It was so clear. Who was that? I think it's more yourself, actually. Hippie. I think that's more like where it says stop blocking me. It's more like you saying it, because you're the only block. The only block to anyone's life, no matter what anyone's done to them, is actually themselves. And Kalia, I feel like you've got a Archangel Shamuel with you, which is the angel of love, working with you. The angel of love, Shamuel. Yes. Anything you should do, it's just making a list to yourself, Wendy, anything that you want to release, because this is a releasing moon and also a karmic moon. So past life stuff as well, right? Yes, Ivy. Again, there's like this energy of this pink unconditional love with you, right? Pink unconditional energy with you. And the angels of unconditional love, Asmodel, Shamuel, the angel of Requiel, which is a coming together too of angels as well, Ivy. So coming together of people, you want Requiel, which also helps to strengthen a unit, okay? Okay. Yeah, all right, so... Okay, so some of the messages are going up super fast, so I'm sorry. If you make a super long one, I won't be able to see it in time. Try to keep them to the point, okay? Chances are, I feel like there's something coming up for you in 6 weeks with regards to work or a new position or something that you feel successful with. Something coming in 6 weeks, and it's positive. Yeah, Ivy, all the pink colored or pink colored energy around you guys, this unconditional loving. For Kay, look, I feel like you're missing an opportunity. There's something that you're missing, right? You're missing an opportunity maybe, or you're not believing yourself or having faith or stepping out. But there's something where you're holding back. It's time to move forward no matter what, and trust that those things are teaching you what you need to know each step of the way. Remember, we never give too much. We're never given more than we can handle. So, you know, it's bit by bit by bit. You will get things, you will understand things more as you step out, more things along the way. Okay, so I saw something else come up then. I just didn't. Ruth, something about a message for Ruth. It's sort of talking here about conflictions going on. Maybe you've been, maybe people are picking on you a little bit, or there's that kind of energy around happening. And it's, you know, you're feeling like it's exhausting kind of energy, but you're moving past this. And in the next couple of weeks, again, there's something creative that's sort of handed to you, something that is more energetic, more fulfilling, I guess, for you and where you're going. And so all of this, you know, nitpicking kind of energy is not worth your time, right, at all. Okay, a couple more. All right. Melina, the message for you is like following your, taking a leap of faith and just moving into a new direction, even if you don't know exactly what's going to happen or how it's going to turn out. It's like you're at the start of a journey and you need to follow it through. Okay? So, follow that through. Okay, so it feels like Noel, it feels like you're, yes. So it feels like about foundation soon. Okay, just let me get through this one lady, Christelle. It feels like, you know, there's sort of sleeplessness or worrisome thoughts or something confusing going around and around in your mind. And it's you know, making it, I can sort of feel this energy of like breathlessness. Maybe you've had a heart of, maybe some asthma or something like that has been triggering as well for you. And this is saying that it's like, you know, you're bringing it all in mentally, and it's sort of like worrying about things that it's deep worry over nothing really. It's almost like the whale in the cards. It's like a deep worry over nothing. So make sure you're bringing in your angels to help clear this, okay? Make sure you're bringing in the angels to help clear this. And, you know, remembering that, you know, bring in your love and bring in your support, and remembering that anything that is negative or past or conflicting or whatever is only there to try to pull you back into that spiral, right? And Dana, I'm feeling 3 months. So 3 months for the foundation. Yeah. Just be aware of absorbing, Crystal. Just be aware of absorbing other people's energy. It just feels like that's what's happening. And it's causing you to feel anxious, right? All right. Okay. You're welcome. So thank you everybody for being here. Don't forget my psychic abilities thing on the 16th of May, the webinar. If I missed you, I'll get you next time. Okay. And sending lots and lots of love, many, many blessings and peace to all of you. Thank you so much for being here. And I'll be live again next week, most likely. So stay tuned. New videos coming, information, help, support, whatever it is you need. And I'll be looking for you guys at my Psychic Abilities webinar. and and I'll be teaching you guys some amazing things that you probably haven't learned before. And that's what I wanted to do. So there you go. Lots of blessings and love. Stay safe, stay strong, keep the faith. Don't listen to the crazy shite that's out there. Stay strong, okay? And we'll talk again soon. All right? Blessings and love, and bye for now. Much love, everyone. Bye.